All right, guys, welcome back to the garage. Today we're working on the Excursion. So what we're tackling today, we're changing out the seats. So yep, as y'all can see, they are in bad condition. I'm also changing out the center console. I'm not keeping the center console in. If anybody's around the Houston, Beaumont area and you want it, hit me up. I'll sell it to you. Won't charge you a little bit of anything though. So pretty much all you need is a 9 Allen key, and then for me I also needed an 18mm deep socket to take out the screws. So I've already taken the screws out, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I had to deal with. So for the 9 Allen key, this is what they look like. So I had those on all the front of the seats, and then for the back seats I had to use the 18mm on that. If y'all can see, it's sticking out. So they had bolts on them on the back ones. Took those out. And then as far as removing the center console, you're gonna have a little rubber mat sitting at the bottom of it like this. You gotta pull it up. You can use a fork or you can use a flathead screwdriver. And then so on the inside of it, you're going to have 4 screws you need to take out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you had the what do you call it, the CD changer in it, like I did, it was 2 bolts right here, and then there were also 2 push pins in right here. So you pop those out with a flathead. You unscrew these 2. They were Phillips, and then you twist the CD player, take it out, and do whatever you want to do with it. So we're going from these seats with that center console to these seats right here. So yeah, if y'all can tell, there's a little pink, like the middle parts of it is pink for whatever reason. It'll be a lot easier and cheaper to recover these seats than it would be to recover the ones that's all messed up. Because I mean, you got the styrofoam missing down here, man. It's, in my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. It'll probably cost more than what it's worth. And I prefer to have the big center console. I'm not really a fan of the one with the wood grain on it. So from my understanding, I do have to disconnect the radio connection back here, but I have to leave it connected or the radio won't actually work, from my understanding. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. Like I said, I've already took all the bolts out already, and once I have everything out, we'll come back to it. All right, so we got the seats out. Try to sweep it up a little bit. So as y'all can see, the back 3 are the ones that use the 16mm nuts on them. These right here. And then the inside, like I said, is held down with 4 screws. So if I don't have to utilize these 4 screws on the new center console, then I'm gonna put these screws back in here, because you can't tell right now because it's dark under the truck, but this literally goes straight down to under the truck. So we'll go ahead and close that back off. Might even put some washers in there or something. And then disconnected the harness for the cigarette lighter. One's for the rear radio control, and then one's for the CD, the six disc CD changer thing. So pretty much got to figure out how I'm gonna use the cigarette lighter. I don't want to lose it, you know. So I'll probably route it some way to where it's up in the front, and then we'll go ahead and go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the center console in there first, set it right there, and see how it's gonna mount up. And I'm hoping it's just a drop in and I don't have to do any extra stuff to it. All right, so I don't have to utilize these 4 holes in the middle for the center console. And then when I did my test fit, it'll only be bolted down by the front 2. So the back one right here, it doesn't bolt up. So it does bolt right here in the front, and it does bolt right there on the driver's side. It does not bolt on the driver's side back. And that's fine with me. More than likely won't nobody be sitting right there, but if they do, hey, we're gonna take a chance and go. All right, so here are the old seats that was in Big Bertha, the Ford Excursion. They're finally out. These seats have actually been like this for about the past 5 years. And then this part down here started getting a little worse. That was getting worse. Because the truck initially didn't have AC. So, you know, this was needed to go anyways. And now we got the updated seats in, and it's a wrap. All right, guys, so we do got the seats in. No issues at all whatsoever. I felt like I had an issue on the passenger side, But for what I've seen, you have to scoot the seat all the way forward and then put the bolts in and then scoot it back to put the front bolts in. So as you can see, these are in over here. The center console is strapped in from the front bolts, like I've said. So the center console is underlaying down here in the same spot on the passenger side. These are the new seats right here. They do got this little pinkish stuff in the middle. It doesn't bother me, you know. At least it doesn't have the bad rips and tears, man. It just made this truck look really bad. Has the big center console. I've already put some coins in it already. Yep, we'll go around to the passenger seat, show you how that's bolted in. So passenger seat, same color, pink in the middle. It is dirty. I'm gonna get it ready to clean it up. But down here, as y'all can see, that one's screwed in with the Allen key, as well as the one over here. The center console part is also underneath. And then as far as the back, I had to screw the seat all the way forward. And then I got them screwed in. So back here is not screwed in, but it's slightly under here. So I don't know if it's meant to be that way. I did screw the seat belt in on the driver's side down there instead of trying to screw it in on the back part down here. So that part is secured. And on this side, the seat belt already had its own little, the buckle side already had its own little mount right there. So that's what it is. If you have any questions, concerns, drop them down in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'm gonna catch you guys in another one.